Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly reading, weekly update. This is for July 4th through the 10th. Yes, July 4th through the 10th. We're going to go through Aries to Pisces like normal. I'm going to timestamp, so there may be a moment where I hesitate or pause or something like that. I'm trying to see anything else. There is a collective reading. The collective reading is the collective energy or the universal energy of this week. And that is available on Patreon if you're interested in it. Sorry. Still got some some leftover sickness growth still left in there. Okay. We're gonna jumpstart this. Let's see. We're gonna start with Aries. Okay, we have Gretel and Sleeping Beauty. This week, Aries, you see someone or something for what it is. Okay? Not what you want it to be, not how you want to perceive it. You definitely see something for what it is. Someone that's been blocking you, or someone that's not good for you, someone or a situation that's not good for you, a way of thinking that's not good for you. You see it clearly that it's blocking you and it's time to move away from it. This is the week where you have to make that decision for yourself. It is imperative that you stop for a minute and make that decision for yourself. Yeah, but the Page of Swords at the bottom, it's really about, it's really about you seeing the deception in others this week. Or if you're looking at someone, this is not necessarily bad either. It's more like it's something you need to see. Like seeing the usefulness in people that you didn't see usefulness in, that are good. Seeing the bad in people that you didn't see the bad in. That's what it feels like to me. It's like any kind of self-deception, any kind of manipulative thoughts, or being rude or spiteful or upset. It's like it's time to let that go. It's not very useful to you here. There's no rewards. But I feel like that's seen. It's like that's the message that's getting through to you this week. So, yeah, there's definitely something you didn't see continuously. This is not just one thing, one situation. Okay? You can't assign blame to someone else, to something else about your life. This is almost like, what can I do to make things better? Not what can I complain about? What can I be upset about? But like, what can I do to make things better and to want change? This is like getting out of your own head, getting out of bitterness, letting go of grudges, and not saying it's nobody's fault but your own. That's not it. It's not putting blame on yourself. It's more like, I should stop blaming and move on. Okay? I love that the Tower is here because it talks about you having a chance to do this in a safe manner. You have a chance to do something before it gets terrible. Okay? So it's like you can look back. You can move forward right now without looking back. You can let things go. Cut it off, right? I feel like, I'm not going to say there isn't any consequences, but it feels like you can let go of a disaster by just taking action, perceiving what needs to be done right now. I'm not saying that in the future this is going to be the same, but right now you have that opportunity within this week. Okay? Yeah, this is just a week of you learning. You're learning. There is some frustration that you're not as far as you want to go in life or in your career or what it is that you want to do. It's more about, don't focus on what has blocked your path in the past. Focus on what you can do to make it better in the future. This is like if you were in a bad love relationship. It's like, yeah, love is bad. Understand that you may have gotten yourself in a situation you're not proud of with a person you're not proud of, but you can let that go. You can accept this change and just walk away from it and start building for the future. That's what this is, but it's more about you getting it out of your head, your mindset, your energy. It doesn't talk about who you are as a person just because you experience this. Okay? All right. I love you, Aries, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your message is for July 4th through 10th. Hello, by the way. Hope you're great. All right, Taurus. The Golden Phoenix. And the Fairy Ring. Okay. Taurus, something I feel like you felt as though you have moved on from something and things were going well. It feels to me like you had an expectation that you wouldn't have to deal with something again. You're a person that once I close something out, once I figure out once I figure out the conclusion of something, I'm not going back in it because I've figured out how to do it in a way where I don't have to do that, right? But for some reason, something's coming back around to you. Something's coming back around so you can tie off some loose ends is what it feels like. It's like you thought something was fixed. You thought that we were on a new path, and you got to fine tune it. This is what's interesting. It feels like you fine tune it on an earthly level, like on a basic level. And this time you're going to fine tune it on a deeper level, a soul level, a spiritual level. It's going to stick this time, though. It's like you had to dig deeper into a situation this week. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly it. 9 of Wands. The Strength. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like you thought you moved on from something. You thought you fixed it, resolved it, everything was fine. And then you start to realize that it comes back around or something is not as in control as you thought. Something is not as fixed as you thought. Something is not as planned as you thought it was. But that's okay. It's a way to fix stubbornness about a feeling that you have or a situation you have. It's like reestablishing the boundaries that you put around this issue or the rules that you put around it, so it's okay. That's what it feels like to me. It could be that you're dealing with someone that is defensive, because they feel like, they probably feel like you've taken control of a situation and acted like the original issue that you had with this person was resolved, but it's not resolved. So this is their way of like establishing their boundaries with you. And you're like, oh man, I got to deal with this again. So the strength comes up because you're going to have to like pull your ego down a little bit to deal with it. You know, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to understand and listen to someone else's emotions. But I feel like it's their emotions coming out through their actions. That's what it is. You know, it affects you in a way where you can't just continue to move forward in the way that you have been. That's what it is. It's not like someone comes out and says something crazy. It's more like their actions are showing you that something is off. You're seeing that, wait. This is not going in the right direction. This ain't how it was supposed to be. That's what I see you doing. And I see you being patient and going back into the situation to fix things. Now, I'm seeing this in love. I'm seeing this in career. Yeah, just those two things, really. Maybe for a few of you, money. Few. And I'm talking about few. But it's more like love and career. Okay? All right, Taurus, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly update reading for July 4th through 10th. So let's see what we have for you, beautiful soul. The Children of Lear. And intimacy. New beginnings come with discoveries, Cancer. You know, I feel like you've made some decisions in the past about your life. You know, not that you really wanted to have to make them, but you had to in order to move forward. You know, for your own growth, for your own personal strength, your own boundaries, all that jam. Okay. And you started this new beginning. And you're trying to be optimistic about it, about your choices, about your decisions. You just want to move forward. You have to understand that there's growth in a new direction, because you're not going to know the answers to everything. It's going to be confusing. You're going to have to like dig deep within yourself. Kind of like relearn, like date yourself again, or relearn yourself again, or even the situation. If it's love, it's like, you know that you're going to have to relearn how to love again, or how to heal, or whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a week for you to really be open to starting this new journey with yourself, or with healing if you've been hurt, with love if you are trying to learn how to love again. Whatever that work is that comes up to you, this is your time this week to focus on that healing process, or that spiritual work. Yeah. This is very much a energy of getting back on your path. Yeah, you're getting back on a path of some sort. You know, this is like you've wasted too much time on things in the past, on trying to start relationships, trying to start ideas, or whatever it is that didn't work. And this is your time to like take control of that and find that real inspiration in your life that's going to grow, that's going to expand, that's going to be something beneficial to you. But you're going to spend time this week letting go of things that don't matter, people that you don't need, you know, fears that aren't going to help you progress. I think you need to be very patient with yourself this week. And very, what's the word that I want to use? Open and ready to learn. Childlike in a way about this new journey, and excited about it almost for you, because it's going to open up doors for you to happiness and abundance in your life. Okay. um Spiritual abundance more than anything. I feel like you're going to feel overwhelmed by all of the emotions that you're going to feel, kind of like the emotional roller coaster you're going to go through, but it's worth the time and effort, you know. um that's what's going to help you get to where you want to be, is opening up to the things that have stopped you: anxieties, fears, um mindsets, routines, things you find yourself falling back into. There's a lot of mental investigation for you this week. I don't know why also, but there's somebody who is getting a date, doesn't want to go on this date, doesn't want to listen to someone calling them from the past. You just want to block it all out. You need to listen. Um I'm not saying go on the date. I'm not saying let this person move into your house. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you need to listen. It's like you need to get through your feelings um about the situation, about the person. That's what it is. It's like you need to push through those feelings. You don't like it, you hate it, you want to put walls up, but it's like you just need to listen. And the reason why is you need to get through the feelings. That's the problem. It's the feelings. It's the ego. It's the angst. It's that. It's not, because you know that you don't have to go back. You know that you don't have to put yourself in a situation to be hurt again. But why won't you listen? Because it's like the fear, it's like the anxiety, it's like the whole point, the ego part of it. It's like you need to. It's a lot of investigate. It's a lot of deep internal investigating going on this week for you, especially on your feelings around things. Okay. All right, Gemini. I love you. You have a good one. Bye bye. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 4th through the 10th. Excuse me. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, well. Bats in the belfry. Some truth is coming out. Yeah, there's some truth coming out. And okay. It feels like It feels like a truth is coming out, and it's the main issue. That's what it is. Like it may have seemed like there were little issues or little things to deal with, but whatever happens this week, this is the big issue. This is the big problem that needs resolution. It's like it's being highlighted to you that this is what needs to be done to move on. This is it. Interesting. Yep. Yep. Because the 10 came out, which means that you're really close to the end of something. Yep. You're really close to the end of something. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. This wants to come out too. I don't know why. Yeah, this is failures. So whatever felt like a failure, every time you tried to re-enter it or go into it, like there was always a problem with something outside of you. I don't feel like this is public people. I feel like this is something outside of you or outside of your power. Like you've tried to do something, you've tried your best, and it just wasn't within your power. That's what this feels like to me. Yeah, it's been a burden. It's been heavy, but this means that it's at the end. You're in a process where you can heal something. So I feel as though you have the know-how to do so. The Queen of Wands does come out. This tells me it gives you a chance to connect with something that was bothering you. That's what I feel. Because it makes me feel like something in your environment makes you feel confident that you can handle this. So this tells me knowledge, whatever it is, you see how to get through something confidently, to get through this last hump so you can close it out. But it does, with what does feel like it was a struggle for you. Okay. I love this because the King of Pentacles tells me that you feel secure. You're like, I got this. I know what to do now. Everything makes sense. I'm going to use what I know wisely to get through where I'm getting through. And the strength just tells me that it's a bit of a journey. Like it's something that takes resilience and strength in order to do. You may have to deal with another person that you need to be patient with to get through this, but it just feels like there is a process. I can feel that, Cancer. I do feel like you're getting to the end of whatever it is. You know, it's just like you need to take your steps, but you can do it. You can do it. Like it's yours. Whatever needs to be done is highlighted to you, and you're like, I got this. Let's get it done. Okay? That's it. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly energy update for July 4th through 10th. And let's see what we have for you, Leo. Red Riding Hood. A Tinkerbox Soldier. I feel like the journey that you thought you were on changed. The first thing that comes to my mind is like love. Like you're like, I'm going to heal this relationship with my person. And then you realize along the way that that's not what's best for you. Like you love them, but that's not what's best for you. This feels as though you go down that journey and start doing that. And then that old person comes back up to you again. Feeling safe. Or it could be a new person and you feel safe. But there's Like it's still the same person with the same problems, or this person is not a good match. I don't know why this story is coming up, because the way I feel it, it doesn't have to do with what's happening this week. Like that's not the story of what's happening this week, but that story comes up. They're saying like remember what it is that you want for yourself, Leo. This week is the focus on remember when you remember when you took the actions that you took for yourself? Yes? Yes. Keep that in mind through this week. And the focus is on what you need for you, your own health, your own growth, who you want to be, who you don't want to be, what you want to be involved in, what you don't want to be involved in. That. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yes. This is very much a reevaluation of what makes you happy, what makes you feel secure, relationships that are not for you, you know. Um, the, the focus is on you being happy. And I feel like that was the whole point before we got to this week. This is something you have been working on. This is not new, you know. This is like, I want to be happy. I want a happy life. I want a happy family. I want to feel secure. I want to be happy in my career. I want abundance. Okay. And you're creating an environment or creating a situation where you can have that. This is like the actual active creation of that. You will be challenged this week with that. This is an energy of, are you going to follow your own rules in that area? Are you going to, or are you not? Or are you going to follow how you used to do things, or someone else's rules, or someone else's doctrines and dogmas, you know? Are you going to fall into the social pressure, or are you going to do what's best for you and your happiness? What I don't like about this week is that you have the 9 of coins in reverse. That 9 of coins tells me that this is something that you struggled with, something that you're going to be dealing with, something, Leo, that you have a struggle with, a person, a situation, a feeling, debt. There's something that you don't like to deal with, or something that has a hold on you or had a hold on you in the past. You will be dealing with that this week. And you have to be true to yourself and the rule and what you said that you would do for your happiness and your comfortability and your family. Whatever you said, it almost feels like something that you declared to the universe or you prayed about. It's like you have to follow through on whatever this is this week. This feels more in the area of home and self. And I say home because this is like cozy relationships. Uh, Like relationships that got some chunky history to it. I can't ignore that I see somebody really wants to be married to you or is married to you, and you're like, but this marriage is not happy. And you're struggling with the idea of marriage lasts forever, you work on it, you don't divorce, and your happiness within this marriage. Okay? So I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you for July 4th through 10th. All right, Virgo. Follow the right rabbit. Okay. Never jam today. Interesting. Okay. Your energy is big. Keep an open mind. Okay. You're on a new journey. You're on a new direction. You're entering a new feeling. For a lot of you, it's more of a new feeling, a new love, a new situation, whatever it is. Okay. This is like expand your vision of what things are. This is a time of growth. This is a time of thinking big. This is a time of being in the now. Okay. Because I feel like anytime you move forward, anytime you expand, there are challenges. There are conflicts in what it is that you used to do or used to believe versus what's going on now. Okay. Because you're changing, you're expanding, you're growing, you're becoming something different. You're opening up the door to new feelings and new things that you've never went through before. And it's okay. I feel like it's okay to be frightened, and it's okay to be scared, and it's okay to be confused and all of those things. Nothing is the matter with that at all. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. But keep an open mind, stay course, don't shut down. Okay. There's something to be gained and learned through this week that you need to be an active participant in. Strength. Yeah, see, it's that ego creeping up on you, Virgo. It's that ego creeping up. 7 of Wands. Yeah, the way your environment is acting is that it's causing you to look at what you put your boundaries up against. You know, what area do you not remain open in? That's what it's highlighting for you this week. And it's hard for you. But you have this strength, you have this resilience, you have this, it feels good. It's like, I can do anything. I can take over the world, right? But something is making you feel paranoid. Maybe because things feel so good. All right? But the thing is, with the 4 of Wands, it's like, yeah, this is a good time. This is a wonderful energy to be in, Virgo. But sometimes things aren't perfect. Sometimes there is discord, right? Sometimes there are problems that come up. But it's your chance to finagle it or move it around, to adjust it to fit how you want it to be. Okay? So it doesn't mean run. Because I feel like you're getting the flash of something's wrong. I need to run. I need to put my guard up. I need to do this. It's not that. You just need to work through it. Because that's what it feels like. It feels like you need to figure out how to get it to come together. Don't run from it. Don't be afraid. You're in really good energy right now. Okay? All right. That's it, actually. I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. Let's see what we have for you today. Libra, Libra, Libra. Ooh. Butterflies in gloom. This week you open up to something. Yeah. And I feel like it was hard. It's like after a whole bunch of mental struggle, do I really want this? Am I making the right decision? A whole lot of that kind of mental struggle going back and forth. You finally like decide, you know what? I'm going to do what I need to do because I want to balance out these feelings, right? It's like a rebirth, but it's like a rebirth that you've been fighting, okay? That you didn't want to deal with. But you do deal with it. And I feel like this week you're completely committed to whatever it is. You know, you're like, okay, I'm doing it and I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna try to manifest. I'm gonna try to build. I see a lot of that going on. Yeah. This is realizing your own self-victimization, like what it is that you have pushed away from yourself out of defensiveness. And you're trying to remain open to the possibilities. Okay. So yeah, you're going back to something. You're going back to something to investigate it, to figure out what those fears are. You're like, what do I have to lose? I've weighed my pros and cons over way too much time. I'm going to make some moves. Okay. But it's something that it's like an emotional journey that you are not sure about because I feel like you've never been here before. It feels new. Okay. But it's more like you're using your power to dig deeper into the situation, to make things happen. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, I feel like you're tired of feeling like you're letting something slip from your fingers. That's what it feels like. It's like you're tired of not paying attention. You're tired of being detached. You know, you're tired of trying to guess what the outcome is going to be instead of doing it, you know? So I feel like you don't want to miss out on the experience is what I'm getting here. Okay. Whew. All right. Thank you, Libra. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. We're going to see what we have for you. I've been staying in this deck. Okay. Scorpio. The mermaid in the koi pond. And Kitsune. Scorpio, you're in the middle of something. And you feel good, passionate, driven, focused on whatever it is. Like whatever this is has become a staple in your life. This is a new path you have chosen and you are down for it, for sure. Okay. No matter how big, no matter how small, I just feel like you're ready to slay your dragons. This week, though, focuses on loyalty. Loyalty comes to the forefront here. Because I feel like you're loyal to something and you're going to figure out if something is loyal back to you. The answer is going to be yes. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I say it like that because with all these cards in reverse, it feels kind of uncertain in a way. Let's dive in. So I feel like you've tried to ignore something. But it's interesting because it feels like things are good. Things are going in the direction that you want it to, but something about it seems superficial or disconnected. You're not quite sure what it is, maybe. I feel like you can't pinpoint what it is because you're like, well, it was going my way, so why do I feel this way? And that is being highlighted this week. Whatever that little deep down nagging feeling is. But I feel like you've been doing a lot of action, and this is a slow down week for you. Um, because it's up to someone else in your environment to stand up. I feel like you're the one who's always standing up or always doing something. And now it's the other person's or the other energy's chance to do that for you. It's like, is somebody going to embrace these new changes, this new feeling, this new energy, or is it just going to be you doing it? This is going to bring up fear in both parties, you and them. Like, you're not supposed to try to escape this. You're not supposed to run. You're supposed to deal with the anxieties that come with it and move through it. If the love, if the bond is, I'm going to say bond, if the bond is strong enough, it will be fine. If not, then it won't be. Do you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't really have anything else to say about that because that is the energy. I do feel like there is loyalty on both parts. That I won't change. The loyalty there is what gives this a chance. The confidence and the sacrifice is what dictates whether it succeeds or fails. Okay? So I love you, Scorpio. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Well, hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you. Puss in Boots. Tamlin. You got 3 cards. Tamlin and the Wild Swans. I feel like these two go together. We'll figure that out. Maybe it's 2 stories. I don't know yet. Your wits and smarts are on display this week. There's a lot of moving forward. There's a lot of you taking control of opportunities in your life. Okay, um, taking chances, being in control, looking at like things that you keep trying to perfect in your life. There's a lot of moving energy. Like do, go, 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 fix, fix, fix. Um, Your focus this week is you got your hand in too many pots, Sagittarius. You're wearing too many hats. It's like you need to focus on what's important this week. It's like you need to choose your battles wisely. You're trying to be prepared for every single thing that comes towards you, because I said, like, I feel like you're wearing too many hats. You're gonna wear yourself out, but this week you need to focus on one particular thing, not all of them. There's like one thing that you need to focus on the most, something that needs more time and energy, needs your attention this week. That's it. Let's see. Nine of Cups, Temperance, yep. Yeah, you got to slow down this week. This is a week of you slowing down. The problem is it's not going to affect where you're going, okay? But I feel like if you keep doing everything or trying to handle every situation and everything, you're going to lose, you're going to make some missteps and you're going to be really disappointed. So this is a time to, because I feel like you think you have it under control right now. Like you're content, like you got it, everything is great, and you should be proud of yourself. I don't see anything bad, but I feel like you need to slow down. You need to balance, maybe meditate, align, something like that. Yeah, this is a time really to focus on your happiness instead of trying to do things. That's pretty much what I see. Yeah, it just feels to me like there are regret. Also, some of you are in a love relationship, and you think you have it under control. You know, like you feel good, everything is great. It's like you need to take a step back for a second. Enjoy the love and the dating part, yes, but don't move so fast. That's the other thing I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else because I feel like that's not important. They're telling me to pull two cards. Yeah, don't start making relationship plans. That's not what you need to do here, okay? It's like you need to slow down. You have this idea of how everything is gonna go, and it's like you need to slow down this week. It's like you're overdoing it, like you have some sort of timeline or yeah, because I feel like you're gonna make a mistake, a misstep, a issue, a problem, or you're gonna miss something and then have to double back. What is this in the area of finances, work, career, budgeting, spending money, codependent relationships? Because it's like you're not paying attention to some sort of imbalance. There's an imbalance, and it's like this is your chance to slow down and notice it before it gets bigger, and then you have to deal with it in a bigger capacity. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Well, hello, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you this week. Clock time, and I wonder what will happen next. Yeah, you feel like things are a little bit, yeah. And then mortality slipped out of there. I feel like this feels like your comfort is coming to an end. Your comfort level, like something's coming out, something is bringing you out of your comfort level. Okay. You don't need to feel like you're in a rush to do something. You're not on a timetable, because this feels like a message coming into you. I'm going to be honest. A message or something coming into your life out of the norm or out of your comfort zone. I don't feel like you need to be in a rush. But I do see you being curious about it. So this could be someone trying to offer you something. I see you being curious and needing to investigate that energy. And I'm going to say you should. Why not? That's what it feels like to me. It feels like, why not? You don't need to be in a rush. But I do feel like your comfortability is coming to an end here. And not bad. It's bringing about a new sense of change in your life. Yeah, so basically this is, don't look at something as bad or good. You know, it's just like what you asked for, which is change, which is different, which is abundance, which is growth, is coming in, and you just need to allow it to come in. Don't look it dead in the eye and be like, oh God, my life. What does this mean? You know? It's like you need to be open to all possibilities right now. But I definitely see your comfort level is being challenged for sure. Yep. There's worry here. There's worry about what's going to happen if you move forward. You know, if you move on, if you transition into something different, you're like, what does this mean for me? I see a lot of that coming up. Like, it's fear of change, fear of movement, fear of what's going to happen in the future. There's a lot of that going on. I do see this week that you do have a choice to make with the Two of Swords, but it's like it's something that you have been avoiding, or even something that has been avoiding you is coming back up into your life. And there was a lot of hesitation around it, a lot of I don't know what to do. This feels like someone was burning or yearning or attempting to contact you. You know, it's kind of like someone was holding in their energy or couldn't get to you, something like that. And it's going to make that decision or come closer or fall more into that passionate energy, that drive. But anyway, prioritize yourself, you know, your own growth, your own nurturing, you know. I feel like this thing is coming in to affect your life, whether good or bad, but it's just a part of life. You know, it's not always about, is this going to be great? Is this going to be terrible? It's about the experience. And this week, Capricorn, it's about the experience. It's like, just do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? It's more about you being fearful and you being anxious, but you're moving forward. Like, just move forward. Okay? Indecision is what's going to keep you behind. Yeah, things haven't been balanced, and this is coming in to balance it for sure. Yeah, it is. It's coming in to balance it and give you something to celebrate and be excited about. This is like, I don't know. It helps widen your, I feel like this is a person. It's like widening your social circle. For some of you, this could be like money issues coming up to be faced, you know. But this is more like your social circle, your love life expanding, and you needing to just be comfortable with that and allowing it because it's something that you wanted. So why would you shut it down, you know? It's an opportunity, hey, you know. All right, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you this week. Rumpelstiltskin and the red shoes. This is interesting. This week, so you started a new path, a new direction, a new thing, okay, a new hobby, a new direction. I'm gonna say a new direction, and it's been pretty successful, right? But I feel like you're going towards success, like things are going good. I do feel like there are some things though that you haven't quite looked into. Like you haven't, it's like you haven't looked at the details or you missed some details. This week, you're going to see the issue. And it affects you in some way. Oh, this is interesting. This is a little deeper because it's like there's an issue or there's a problem. Yeah. So, I feel like you got some, I'm trying to put this into words. I'm sorry. There's like something you have inside of you, in your mind, in your feelings that's in a locked box. And it's like you don't go there. You don't go in that issue. You don't want to feel that feeling. You don't do that. You know, it's like you tell yourself you don't do that. Okay. So whatever you have in this lockbox is being poked and prodded. It's like for your success and moving forward, you have to deal with whatever that is that's locked away. I feel like you've been trying to walk around something and you've been successful for a while, you know, but in order to expand or in order to align with what you want fully, you have to open up this Pandora's box. Yes. That's a weird message, Aquarius. It's a weird message. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the reminder for you this week is you do want a better life. You've definitely been trying to nurture yourself. You definitely have been trying to nurture others. Look at the good side of things. You have been being loving, caring, accepting, forgiveness, reaching out. You're open. in a great, healthy way. Okay. Um, you have a lot of opportunities on the horizon here. Like, you can keep expanding and keep growing. Um, New projects. It's like you can channel your energy in a wonderful way. You have the opportunity to do that and expand and go beyond what you ever expected you to go beyond. Okay. Um, but what's being challenged is, what are you going to do? What emotions are you going to allow so you can create this success? That's the thing. That's the locked box. It's like there's something that you don't do, or you feel like, I'm not going to sacrifice this part of me or myself or whatever. And that's the exact thing that you need to do. So to me, you have the opportunity to go anywhere and do anything. You on a really good path of healing and forgiving and all of that jazz. But are you going to finish it up? Because some of you are thinking, well, it's good right now. And it is. But it's not going to stay this way if you don't keep digging. Okay? All right. Aquarius, that was a deep one. That one got me tired, actually. All right. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. Sorry, I was rubbing my eye. Pisces, what do you have? We are going in with Alice. Okay. Continue to feel good this week, Pisces. Okay? Don't bring any complications into your life is what I'm going to say. Okay? I feel like you're on a really good path. You're doing really good. You're going towards a sense of alignment, a sense of harmony in your life, and you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing a good job. That's what I'm going to say. You're creating your world, you're creating your life, and you're doing great. You don't need to put a rush on things or pressure on yourself. That's what's going to cause delays and problems and issues. Trying to sum things up or close things out. You know, it's more about the process for you this week and the balance that you're getting from that. You're doing great. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing is what I see. Yeah. You know, you're in the process right now of creating a very nurturing environment or relationship. I'm not sure which one it is. Okay. It's really good for you stability wise, your environment. Really good. Or whatever this relationship is. It's like you're using your life and your resources correctly, is what I'm going to say. Very, very well. It just seems really, really good. You may have an earth sign in your life that is very honest. and comforting to you and nurturing to you in a way that you need it stability wise. Not like love or anything like that, but like that kind of stability or groundedness that you need. You can be vulnerable with this person, whatever it is. You know, it's like you feel free in your environment. Um, you're working on building your career. You're doing a really good job if that's the case as well. I do feel like, though, sometimes you feel a little insecure or a little like you want to speed things up. It's like you want to speed things up. You want what you want now. You know, you want to dive in with everything you got. It's that little bit of naivety. Like things are good, so let's just do it all right now. But you're learning patience. You're learning building over time. You're learning how to make solid relationships and solid career moves and solid growth that you can take with you. Things are happening really fast on its own pace. You don't need to worry. You know, you don't need to really, I was going to say you don't need to get involved. You do. But you don't need to change anything. This is what I'm saying, okay? In this week, it's going very well for you in the way that it needs to. It's slow for good reason. It's slowly building into something great. You just need to, and it has to do a lot because this is a new kind of direction and a new way for you. You feel like you're kind of impatient to what's coming. You know, it's like, I want to throw my 2 cents in and make it better and make it more amazing and make it beautiful and all these kind of things. And that's great, you know, but it's like, it's going slow for the long term. And that's what you really want. Okay? All right, Pisces, I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.